believe that we're actually seeing the sun. It's been days since I saw the sun, and that led to me being so tired of being in the house. I want to say a big thank you to all of you who watched a video I recently put on that was about the YouTube economics, and I talked a little bit about some things that weren't always so happy subjects, but it was life in general. And I want to say a big thank you to the 96% of you who were just very kind and had a listening ear. You know, that video I made, and I deleted it 3 times and I uploaded it 3 times because why was I deleting it? I meant before it went public, I would upload it and then delete it. And I thought to myself, well, you know, it's not the typical, hi, you know, happy and everything like that. And I thought to myself, you know what? I think it is important to share that video, to share, you know, how life is, you know, because life isn't a fairy tale. I mean, not always is life going to be great. And I know a lot of us are going through extreme hard times, physically, mentally, you know, financially, you know, there's just so many dynamics of our lives that aren't perfect. And I'm glad I put that video up, and I didn't even consider deleting it after I put it up, because I got to hear from all of you, and so many of you had words of encouragement. I think it's over times like this that I miss my parents the most, and I feel like sometimes I'm in this world all by myself because, you know, my parents aren't there to keep me going, or my mom's not there to give me her words of advice. And it's really hard when you lose your parents, which a lot of you who watch me have gone through that. And especially when you just are really connected with your family, and it's just really hard. I'm really connected with all of you. And so a lot of you would have seen that I wanted to do something for all of you, and instead of asking for donations and just asking for money, I want to give something in return. And I'm hoping that people will be blessed by my garden seeds and will be blessed with what I'm trying to do there. And I thought, you know, what a wonderful way. I don't have Patreon, I don't have memberships, I don't ask for donations, I don't ask for anything. And I thought this would be a wonderful way that if somebody wants to support me in another way, they can, and then they get something from it, so they are getting blessed as well. So I thought that would be fun. I've always wanted to do that, and I will be mentioning once in a while in my videos, but you know, I'm not going to be having infomercials on every video to tell you, but I thought it would be something a little different. I never really believed in having Patreon, and I never really believed in having memberships. I don't believe in making people pay for a video that I create, but if somebody wants to bless me, and I can bless them with something I worked really hard at, and it's something natural and something a part of my life to all of you. So this weekend I'm just going to work at some of the projects that I have. I don't work on Sundays anymore, but you will be seeing a video on a Sunday, but I will have made that Saturday. And I think that's a really big help for me. It's just to have one day of the week where I don't have to work. Let's see, everything else is doing really well, and I'm working on a video to share with you something a little unusual, something that happened to us, but that's coming up here real soon. My videos are very fluid now, so you're seeing my videos only a few days after I filmed them, so it's a little more anxiety provoking for me because I don't have videos scheduled way ahead, but they are more current, so it's a little more intensive but to make, but it's better for people because they see, you know, things happening as they happen. So I'm not a live streamer, but a lot of people have resorted to live streaming now. I'm not really a live streamer. I used to be many years ago, but I'm just so busy here on the homestead and just really working on things that I already acquired, and I'm just getting things out and using them and having fun. I'm really have peace about everything, and I'm really thankful that so many people were stopping in to listen to my video and just to share with me their thoughts, because I heard a lot of stories about people and things that they're going through, and I think that's what makes this such an amazing platform, because of the way people can comment back and the way people can share, you know, hey, well, you're going through this. Well, let me tell you what I'm going through. And it's no pity party whatsoever. I don't do my videos for pity parties, because I'm no different than anyone else. And a lady said to me, she said, well, she said, that's life. And I said, well, yes, it is. That's why I posted my video. It's life. You know, when you read people's diaries, you know, you don't read just the good parts, you know. Generally, you read what somebody's feeling or doing or saying that day. And some days, you know, you don't feel like everything's all great. But as far as me physically, I feel really good. I'm amazed at some of the most rudest comments that people give. And, you know, it's just so interesting how people can be. So I had a commenter say about she loved this and that, but she said she's so sad that I gained my weight. And I'm thinking, I didn't gain any weight back. So, you know, depending on what I'm wearing, if I'm wearing the big loose aprons, you know, I may look this way or that way, but people just say the darndest things, you know. Wasn't that a TV show? I am sure that was an 80s TV show. People say the darndest things. I'm sure it was. I remember that from somewhere. But it's so true, like, well, people are something else. And I'm thinking, I look older, I'm not dyeing my hair, and my body has more wrinkles on it, and I may be sagging at different places of my body, but I haven't gained any weight back in the last, 8 months, 9 months. I mean, I'm the same weight, but I do like wearing those big bulky aprons, and I know they're not the best for your figure, you know, but who cares anyhow? It's all about being modest. So, but I want to thank you so much for having this chit chat talk with all of you. It feels really good. And I'm glad that so many of you are tuning in to my videos all throughout the day. So I know a lot of people are busy in the evenings. I know there's a lot of news shows on in the evenings. There's a lot of people that are busy. And so I have my videos out during the day. That way people can watch them whenever they want. And it's easier for me too, because I'm not worried about a video right before bed. I go to bed early. I go to bed between 8 and 8:30. So before, when my videos would come up at 7 o'clock, you know, they would be so, I would be so busy, you know, with the video. But there are going to be 2 videos a day for some of them. It just depends if I feel like talking. And I never was going to get rid of YouTube. You know, sometimes I put out a video and people start saying stuff and I'm like, what do they mean? Like, I didn't understand it. And sometimes, you know, my head, I'm thinking one thing, but, you know, what I'm relaying to all of you may be something that you totally are thinking something different. And like I said, I'm going to keep on this platform until it's all gone. And this is the life of YouTube. It's like, choot, 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 choot. But, you know, that's life in general. And that's life no matter what. You know, you have your ups and downs. And all through it, I think that's what makes it my diary. And you know, I should have called it Homestead Tessie's Diary, because that's really what it is, because I'm vlogging every single day of my life. And years ago, I started all of this in 2016 as a blogger, and I would blog my life with pictures. And now I just went into video. I mean, goodness, 8 years, every single day a video of mine. I go back and look at them videos, and they're pretty much out to sea. Nobody sees those videos anymore, and I don't think YouTube even recommends those videos anymore. They're so old. But it's like, that's the same Tessie. She doesn't look the same, but she does act the same. I may be just a little more comfortable in front of the camera. That may be the only difference that I have, but I'm pretty much that same girl. Now our home looks very different, but I still like the same things, and I talk about the same things. I guess that's how we are, you know? It's kind of like a soap opera, you know? You miss it for 3 months, but you turn it back on and it would be the same thing. Not that I know much about soap operas, because when I was a teenage girl, I loved to watch soap operas, but my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and there was very seldom that she was not home that I could quick sneak a peek at Days of Our Lives. That was such a naughty show. But when my mom would go somewhere a little bit, I would quick put it on and I'd make sure I quick turned it off, you know? Oh my goodness, we've come a long way, haven't we? Compared to the naughty shows of today. But that was a naughty show. Another naughty show I was never allowed to watch was Bewitched. Oh my word, my mother thought that was from the devil. I mean, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best show, I would think, but Montgomery, what was her name? I would like to quick click that on too, just to see what it was like, because oh, that was such a bad show. Or Casper the Friendly Ghost. Oh my word, I was never allowed to watch that. Now, my mom, oh, she would not like that. Casper the Friendly Ghost, and I remember it was Casper the Friendly Ghost. But I would sneak that up. I would sneak that whenever I can. So I did have a little bit of a naughty spell. That's pretty much my naughtiness as a kid growing up. So now you get a little bit of a glimpse of what my life was really like, because that was something. I was not allowed to wear two-piece bikinis. Oh no. I wasn't allowed to do a lot of things. Oh, the music. Oh my goodness. My mom. You know, somebody said, and I never understood this comment. They said, well, how did you become so far from what you grew up? And I'm thinking, what does she mean? I'm about the same as when I grew up. I mean, I don't know what they meant by that. Sometimes I just don't know what people mean. And maybe they don't mean anything. They're like bots, you know, people just come up with some of this stuff. Because I'm pretty much the same as I was growing up. I mean, the plain lifestyle is what I like. And, you know, I really confused people with the almost Amish lifestyle. I thought that would be something people would understand, but it even confused them more. So I just should say I was going to say simple lifestyle, but it's not a simple lifestyle, because simple can be secular, and it's more of a Bible-based simple lifestyle. Listen, when you make a video every single day, you got to come up with a title. I mean, like, what am I titling all these videos? Homestead Tessie Day 5, Day 6, Day 10. Some days I look at my husband, I'm like, I don't know what to title this video. I mean, it's my life. So it's like, what do I title it? Homestead Tessie did this, did that. It's like, oh, I hate titles so bad. There's so many things of YouTube I love, but I hate. I hate the titles because I don't know what to say. Because my titles are Homestead Tessie, and then it's like 100 different things that I did in that video. It's like, try to pick out the best ones that I think people would be interested in. This one is Tessie Tells It All. It's like I'm some tabloid or something, you know? And it's like, how do you make life exciting when your life is just every day? Like, I get up, I do everything the same every single day of my life, and that's what makes it unique and amazing. But how do you sell that to people, you know? You know, there are people that live exciting lives on YouTube, you know, they're spending thousands of dollars every week, you know, for their videos, and it's like, Homestead Tessie didn't spend today. Woo! Let's get excited. Homestead Tessie spent $7. Oh, she was bad. I'm sorry. I'm Gabby today. They used to call me Gabby when I worked at the food bank and helped John at the food bank. He always called me Gabby. But anyhow, so there you go today. I just wanted to say thank you so much for your love and support, and say thank you for understanding me and just, hey, enjoying me for who I am, and that is who I am. And I'm reinventing myself in a way. I'm kind of back to reinventing myself for what I was when I was young. And I just think that peer pressure can affect everyone at every types of life and the age. And I was very bad with peer pressure. Then I started a YouTube channel. Boy, the peer pressures there are really bad. And I'm getting away from the peer pressure again. Take care, everyone. We'll see you guys again tomorrow.